Hello guys, good evening everyone. Welcome to this session and welcome to the India's most comprehensive preparation platform, that is the BYJU'S Exam Prep. And yes guys, we are live for this very crucial session. Okay, most of you would have completed your GATE preparation because GATE is just starting next Saturday, that is 4th of February. Yes guys, but still if you are one of those candidates not practiced much on virtual calculator, if you are one which you have practiced on virtual calculator but you feel that it's not handy, you're not getting comfortable to it, so guys, in this session I'm going to show you how powerful this virtual calculator can be and what are the tips and tricks from my side so that you get very familiar with this very important tool of the GATE examination. Yes, hello guys, very good evening everyone. Good evening Raghu, Ravi, Shankar, Karthik, Arkanjan, Ramakrishna. Okay, very good evening all. Very good evening all. Sound is okay? Quickly confirm me whether the sound is clear to all. Guys, just quickly confirm whether the sound is clear to all. Clear to all? Yes. Right. Sound is there. Just quickly refresh in case somebody, if you are not getting the sound. Isn't it? Right. Chalo. All good, clear, great guys. So let's get started. Let's get moving ahead with this session. Let's try to keep it as a brief and a crisp session so that you get the important points about this virtual calculator in less amount of time. Okay, so let's get started immediately. This is something about me. Okay, in case somebody new to my session, this is Rakesh. Have secured All India rank 9th in the GATE examination and completed my masters from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and these are my major area of expertise that I've been dealing for more than 12 years now. Okay. Hi, good evening all, and quickly update all your friends, share the session with your friends so that many okay, GATE aspirants, GATE 2023 aspirants can join. Okay, can join this session. Okay, yes guys, before I start up, some quick updates for you that on the BYJU'S Exam Prep app, yes, you have the next workshop, the perfect strategy to ace GATE 2024 by all your favorite Sanjay Rathi sir himself, 3 times IES qualified, not only qualified with the top ranks like 16 and 21, and he's come live this Tuesday, that is at the 7:30 p.m. on the BYJU'S Exam Prep to talk about the perfect strategy to ace the GATE examination. Right. Coming guys, how to use this feature in virtual calculator, what not to use. I will answer everything, but thank you Arvind. But let me complete my content because within that I will tell you what you can solve, what you can't solve. I'll make it very clear to you. Okay. And then after that, whatever you're able to solve, how you can solve all those doubts, let's get rectified. At the end, still if you have any more of your queries, I'm going to talk about that. Also guys, just tomorrow morning, yes, tomorrow is Monday, at 10 a.m. we bring to you the last lap of non-tech questions. Yes, 101 non-stop questions of engineering, maths and general aptitude in the combined manner, the non-tech 28 marks, which carry the 28 marks in the GATE examination. Okay, maths and aptitude. Okay, we're going to come live, me, Ankit Joshi sir, Ashto sir, DV sir, and we're going to talk about all types of questions of maths, general aptitude, including the verbal ability. Chalo guys, let's get started now. Okay, so once again I request you, let me cover up my content, and then if there is something left which is not clear to you, then you can ask your doubts. So here, let's get started. Now, let me first of all, before I talk anything further, let me present you your favorite, something you like, something you love. Okay, something जिसमें आपको मजा आता है. What is your favorite? Okay, think about any guesses in the mind. What is your favorite? Let me tell you, these are your favorites. These two tools are your very favorite ones. I mean, not exactly these two. Some of you might be having this FXM 991 MS series. Some of you will be having this ES series. Okay, but at the end, these are now no more allowed in the GATE examination. These are no more allowed in the GATE examination. Since 2016, only virtual calculator is allowed. So number one thing, Okay, for every GATE aspirant, this is a strict no. You should not even think of using these calculators, right? And again, I'm repeating. Maybe some of you might have felt, okay, let me first focus on concepts and practice. You might have practiced on scientific calculator and you might have not focused on virtual calculator enough. Okay, then till now you have gone in the wrong direction, but still some time is left for GATE examination. You are all engineers. How much time will you take to adapt to a calculator? Or only thing is it's a virtual on-screen calculator. Okay, you might be thinking it's not comfortable because maybe you don't know the memory features of that. Once you get to know all features of the virtual calculator, including the memory functionalities, then you will feel that it is as handy as these two, right? If this is your favorite, you can make the virtual one also your favorite. So this has to be your next favorite thing. This is how the GATE virtual calculator looks like. Now, first of all, where to use it? Number one, you can use it in your mobile phones if you're an Android phone user. Yes, you can just go to the Google Play Store and search the GATE virtual calculator. You'll able to find a download in your mobile if you're an Android mobile user. Number two, okay, since many of you will be practicing on laptop, okay, so yes, you can just Google in the laptop. I'll just show you something like this. Okay, so this is a sample that I've kept ready for you. So this is what I just opened the Google, and just before coming live to the session, I just entered into the Google search bar, that is the GATE virtual calculator. Okay, this is the search list coming up. See, one of them is the GATE virtual calculator on the Google Play Store also. Okay, but if you're using on desktops or laptops, you can directly click the first link, the TCS Ion. Okay, the TCS has officially designed the GATE virtual calculator. Just click this link and the official GATE virtual calculator comes in front of you. This is what is the official GATE virtual calculator. Okay, now let us understand. Especially I'm telling you the functions everybody can understand, but the main intent of me coming live, see, I have taken similar session earlier also last year, but why I have come live? Just because those who are the current GATE aspirants, let me tell you that whether you know these functionalities or not. Let me come back to my presentation slide. Okay, I just want to just confirm with you that, just a moment. Okay, whether these things are clear at least or not. These are the most powerful things that can make your calculations handy. Okay, so we'll talk about that. Let's talk about all aspects of this scientific calculator and some demo calculations. We will also do on screen. Okay, so let's get moving ahead. So in this virtual calculator, I'm going to talk about 5 important points, right? I'm going to talk about 5 important points. And before I start the 5 important points, let me ask you, are you aware about these 5? Are you aware about the memory features or not? Are you using the memory features or not? Quickly tell me yes or no in the comment box. In the chat box. Quickly tell me yes or no in the chat box whether you are aware about the memory features, okay, or not, whether you are using it or whether you are not using it. Tell me, come on guys, everybody. Okay, tell me. Oh, so there are several no's coming up. That really means you haven't used this calculator. You are using it basic, like the bachpan mein calculator nahi aata with some basic advanced, the basic stuff. You are only using it. You are not using M plus, M minus. You are not using MC, MR, MS. Okay, so then that means you are really not using the virtual calculator. That means you are really, and then you must be afraid. Then you will be into the state, yaar, this is a complicated device. Okay. Yeah, I'm just using it basically. 100% complicated. If I remove this, 100% it is complicated, especially when you are into this habit zone. Kahan chala gaya? Okay, you are coming from the habit zone of scientific calculator. Suddenly I give you a very basic calculator, it will be definitely difficult. Okay, but why it is difficult? Because you don't know it completely. So let's talk about these features. So if you're really not aware, stay tuned till the end of the session. I'm going to talk about this. Okay, so I'm going to talk about 5 important points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll categorize in 5 different things and we'll talk about all the aspects. Number one thing, the functions. Okay, let us first of all be very aware. Ki what are the functions available, what are the functions not available. You must know both the things. If something cannot be done, you must know. Because see, there is nothing in your hand. IIT has given you that particular device and you have to use it. Okay, so you must know the plus and minus, positives and negative, right? Then the functions which are available, how to use them. That also is the next angle. So what are the functions commonly available? What are the functions? The normal functions are available. Like say for example, what are the functions available? I'll show you directly. Okay, but I'll give you the hint. The trigonometric functions is available. The hyperbolic trigonometric functions is available. Then all, log functions are available. All exponents are available. Okay, I'll just keep showing you as well. Okay, have a look into this. Just have a look into this. Okay, so you look into this. Hyperbolic trigonometric function is available, right? Trigonometric functions. Well, trigonometric means inverse trigonometric also is available. Then exponent. Okay, whether it is e power x, 10 power x, whether it is x square, let me also count it in the exponent, x cube or any x key power y is available. Surds are available. Okay, these surds are also available. That is cube root, not only cube root, square root is here. The square root or cube root or any yth root of the number x, right? Log, ln, log to the base e, log to the base 10, log to the base 2 and log to any base y. All these features are available. Clear? All these features are available. Magnitude, modulus number is available. Several categories I am dividing. Okay, inverse is available. Okay, the inverse is available. Okay, so in a mod is available to calculate the remainder. Okay, factorial is available and several not common values like the values of pi, the values of e is available in front of you. So most of the commonly used cases are available. The brackets are available so that you can simplify a typical calculation. So that is also available in front of you. Okay, so what are the availables? Log is available, exponents is available, the surds is available, the factorial is available, the normal, the common irrational values like pi and e, those values are available. Okay, and then what else is available? The percentage calculation is available, the mod calculations is available. Okay, and etc. nahi likhte. These are the major things that are available. Okay, 1 upon x, the inverse of a number is available. But these are the common things that are available. But the functions which will be missing if you are a habitual user of the regular scientific calculator, then what are the functions which are missing? Yeah, coming to that also, Sai Charan. What are the functions that are missing? Okay, Anirudh, that's what I'm telling. If you have not used m plus, m minus, then you have really not understood this virtual calculator. I'm going to explain you that. Okay, step by step. Okay, so unavailable. Number one, okay, the most important thing that you might be missing is complex numbers. Not available here. Complex numbers. In the scientific calculator, you have complex numbers. You have in the Cartesian form. You have it in the polar form or Euler form. All the forms are available. Here complex numbers are missing. Okay, differentiation is missing. Okay, you must have noted that in the scientific calculator you can differentiate the function. The differentiation is missing, right? Integrals are missing. In the scientific calculator you can even solve the definite integrals. Okay, the matrix is missing, the matrix algebra. Okay, the matrix algebra, inverse of a matrix, square or cube of matrix, all those parts are also missing up. Okay, the bases are missing. Okay, basis se mera matlab hai, okay, this is more in the interest of branches like electronics, electrical, computer science, like binary, or whether you talk about octal or whether you talk about hexadecimal, all those calculations are not available here. Only decimal functionality is available here, right? Equations, very important. Now, two things which you miss badly here is the complex numbers and the equations. Okay, the complex numbers and the equations. Equations, you can't solve cubic equations, you can't solve quadratic. Quadratic is not a big deal, okay, but cubic you cannot solve up here. Okay, cubic you cannot solve up here. Then one of the regular doubt that you are putting in the comment box, yes guys, NCR and NPR calculations are not available here, but factorial is available. You know the formulas for NCR and NPR, factorial is available. Clear everybody? Factorial is available. Okay, so like NPR, factorial n upon factorial n minus r. Okay, so you can use the factorials directly. Okay, you can use the factorials directly. These are the functions not available, but let me tell you the ones which you miss very badly, which are very crucial for you. This complex numbers and these equations. These are the two things which you normally miss. Differentiation, integration, matrix, all this you normally don't deal much in the scientific calculator also. Clear everybody? Clear everybody? NCR, NPR, normally manual calculation is easy. Unless and until if it's a big number, different case. If it is a big value of n, go for the factorial. Factorial is available. Factorial is available. वो करके बताएंगे. I'll tell you that how to do. But if it's the small values of n and r, normally manual calculation, even though scientific may be available, but manual calculations are much easier for you. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Shubham. Right. Chalo, ठीक है. Now, how to use? I told you what are the functions available and unavailable, but how to use the functions? Okay. Normally, how do you use a function? How do you use a function in the scientific calculator? There are some differences. Okay. There are some differences. Right. Suppose if I tell you, dear, suppose if I tell you, I want to calculate 7 cube. Suppose I tell you that I would like to calculate the value of the 7 cube. So what normally is done in the scientific calculator? Dear, what normally is done in the scientific calculator? Okay, in scientific calculator, first you will enter the 7. First you will enter 7. I enter 7. Okay, then I will take the cube. There is the cube functionality available. Then I press the cube. Okay, then I press the cube. That is what I did. That is what I have done. 343. What you will do here? Something of similar kind. Okay, for some of the functions, dekho. Let me go back and explain you. To use any functions, okay, to use any of the functions, let me write down some functionalities now. Let's say I want to calculate 7 cube, or let's say I want to calculate maybe e raised to the power 4, or let's say I want to calculate 7 cube ka pattern, though theek hai, still you will understand. Okay, but suppose you want to calculate sine 60 degree, or suppose somebody says that they want to calculate tan 45 degree. Yeah, maybe you want to calculate 8 factorial. Clear? Maybe you want to calculate 8 factorial, or maybe you want to calculate, okay, ln 21.2, anything. Okay, anything. Chalo, ab dekhte hain. Okay, what is that you have to do? Okay, so numbers are in front of you. Let's go to the calculator. Okay, the 7 cube is as simple as normally you do. This is 7, and I would like to take the cube of the number. This is the cube. I enter the cube. I get 343. This is simple. Okay, but the next thing that you are able to see here is e power 4. Now, what you normally do, fourth root pe bhi aa jayenge. Chalo, fourth root you want? I'll tell you that also. Now, e power 4, fourth root pe bhi aate hain. E power 4. Normally, what I do in the calculator, in the scientific calculator, I will take e and then I will press 4. Okay, and then I get the value of e power 4, 54.59, something aana chahiye. But what actually to be done here? Okay, here you don't press the e first. Here you don't press the e first. If you are pressing the e first, you are getting the answer 1 because the number which is written on screen becomes the argument to the e. So listen, if you want to calculate e power 4, sabse pehle 4. Okay, and then press the e. So first press the argument and then press the function. So 4 I play once again, guys, once again 4, and then e raised to the power number on the screen. So e power 4. Same answer you can match up from your scientific calculator also. Okay, 54.59. So first the number, then the function. ठीक है. Next क्या लिखा है मैंने? Sin 60 degree, tan 45 degree, same. Okay. Now very important thing is, okay, whenever, okay, you are doing a new calculation, do not forget to clear the screen. Always. Do not forget to clear the screen. This is very important here. So sine 60 degree. So you will not enter sine first, because if I write down sine, it will take the sign of 0, which is 0. Right? Okay. So what will I do first? Clear the screen. 60 I will enter first, and then I will press the sine 60 degree, which is root 3 by 2, which is 0.866. Clear? Tan 45 nikalna hai. Right. First clear screen, then 45, and then take the tan. Tan 45 is 1. We all know. Clear? So first the number, then the function. और क्या लिखा है मैंने यहाँ पे? Right. 8 factorial ln 21.2. No problem. 8 factorial पे आते हैं. Same story with 8 factorial. Okay. First the number. Every time the number, then the function. Okay. The number, then the function. Where is the factorial function? Okay. Where is that factorial function? ये रहा. Okay, so this is the 8 factorial, 40320. That's it. Okay, ln 21.2. So again, सबसे पहले 21.2. Okay, then press the ln, log to the base e. Okay, 3.054. First number, then the function. Is that clear, everybody? Okay, is that clear? Okay, if you have an angle in radian, now ऐसा भी हो सकता है. चलो, okay, no problem. If you have the angle in radian, some of you are asking about radian. So suppose there is a question of the form of, there may be a question of the form of what? Maybe there is a question of the form of cos pi by 3. That is again cos 60 degree. Correct. Cos pi by 3. So if the angle is in radian, then also no problem, na? Then also no problem. So what is the fundamental that I have written? Okay. First, you have to enter the number, then the function. First the number, then the function. Okay, those who are asking with respect to radians, I will answer you that also. I'll answer you that also. Ab yahan pe dekhna. Okay, clear screen. Now pi by 3. Only thing is the mode is available here. Just have to change the mode from here. Radian. I just select the radian. Then what is the number? Pi by 3. So this is pi. This is divide by 3. Okay, I get pi by 3. The number is ready. Whose cos I want to calculate? Pi by 3. This is pi by 3 and then I will take the cos. Ye lijiye. Cos pi by 3. Pi by 3 60 degree hota hai. Cos 60 degree is half. Okay, this is half. Clear everybody? Okay, so if you are using the angle in radian, just set the mode to radian. Otherwise in degree. Otherwise in degree. But you have to be very careful what mode you have set. Clear? Okay. Chalo, done hai? So this is what radian. Okay. Right. Chalo. Okay. So now let's move ahead. Okay, like fourth root you are asking. Okay, so how to use these functions? Okay, whether it is fourth root, whether log x to the base y, any random base y, yeah, x ki power y, how to use all of these calculations? Okay, how to use all of these calculations? Right now I took 7 cube. Cube is directly available. Okay, right now I had used 7 cube. Cube was already available. Okay, cube was already available. Just a second. इसको डिलीट कर देते हैं जस्ट oh this cannot be erased just a second है ना just allow me a minute आ जाते हैं यहाँ पे Okay, now many of you are concerned. Let me one by one take your doubts as well. Okay, now like you are asking, मैंने 7 cube किया, that is done. But suppose if it is 9 raised to the power 4, square and cube is directly available, ठीक है? Or if it is fifth root of some number 100, or देखो ln is available. We all know ln is available. Okay, we all know log is available. But if it is log of some number, suppose 20 to the base 5, then how to solve these? How to solve this? Okay. Now, listen, this will be dealt as x power y. Okay. This is known as this is x power y. All these features are available. एक बार show भी कर देता हूं पहले. See, whether it is available, see, x power y is available. Right? X की power y. Yth root of x. X is the actual number. Log of x to the base y. All these features are available. Okay, all these features are available. So ये क्या है? ध्यान देते जाना. What is this? Okay, so this is yth root of x, right? This is log of x, but to the base y. Log of 20 to the base 5. Clear? ये कैसे use करेंगे? Hold your doubts. I'll answer your doubts as well. In all of these cases, na, remember first fundamental. In all of these cases involving two variables x and y. Okay, first you should enter x. What? First, you should enter the value of x. Then you should enter the function. Then you should enter the value of y. Then you should enter the value of y. Okay. Arey Ramakrishna, please just wait. Okay. I'll whatever doubts relevant I'm picking. Some of the doubts I'll pick at the last. Okay. First, thoda sa patience rakho. Let me also complete. Okay. So x ki power y. Like what is the question here? 9 ki power 4. What is the question here? 9 ki power 4. So first 9, then the function. What is the function? X power y. 9, then write down x power y, and then write down 4. Okay, write the 4. Okay, that is 6561. That is 6561. Okay, so this is sorted. Then clear screen. Okay, next is what? Yth root of x, like fifth root of 100. Like some of you are asking the fourth root. Fifth root, whether it is fourth root or fifth root or seventh root, anything other than cube root and square. Square root. Square root and cube root is directly available. Okay, so this is the cube root, that is the square root. But fifth root, so same fundamental. What is the question here? Fifth root of 100. This is x. So first x, then the function, then the y. Okay, what is the x? 100. Listen to me. 100. And then this. yth root of x. Then कौन सा root निकालना है? 5. Place the answer. This should be the answer. Check it in your calculator. Check it in your personal scientific calculator, which you love, na? Same answer. 2.511. 2.511. Okay. Next. What is next? I've written log of 20 to the base 5. This is x. First x, that is first 20. Okay. So ये निकाल लेते हैं. First 20, then the function log x to the base y, and then the base. Base is 5. ये लीजिए. This should be the 1.86. Okay. This should be the 1.86. So whenever there are functions like log of x to the base y, x की power y, yth root of x, whenever there are functions involving two variables, the philosophy is written. First x, then function, then y. First x, then the function, then the y. This is what is the approach. Okay. Second, clear screen I have already explained you, and you have already noticed that after every calculation, whenever I am going to a new calculation, I will first clear the screen. I will first clear the screen. Clear everybody? Now moving ahead to the next. Okay, that is the bracket case. Okay, now these were simple manual 1 function. Okay, suppose if there is a function of this kind, suppose I give you a calculation of the kind 60 degree minus sine inverse 2 by 3. Suppose if this is given to you, 60 degree minus sine inverse 2 by 3, minus sine inverse 2 by 3, minus sine inverse 2 by 3. Okay, so how to deal with this calculation? How to deal with this calculation? Simple. पहले clear screen किया. Okay, so I will start with 60, then minus of what? Sine inverse 2 by 3. But you all know sine inverse is the function. Function will come बाद में. Function will come later. First the argument 2 by 3 has to be written, right? 2 by 3. So I will use a bracket. So 2 by 3 you can write 0.67 also, but imagine a number which you don't directly know. Let's maybe 2 by root 3 लिख सकते हैं. अभी 2 by 3 लिया. So what I will do, 2 divided 3 within the bracket. Okay, and then immediately you can take the function of this bracket. What function? Sine inverse. Sir, ये रहा sine inverse. It is in degree only. Okay, because 60 was in degree, this has to be degree. Here it is sine inverse. So this will take the, automatically take the sine inverse of the bracket. It will take the sine inverse of the bracket. Okay, and 60 minus sine inverse, the answer is 18.18. The answer is 18.18. Clear everybody? The answer is there on your screen. Equal to zarur kar dena. Okay, that is 18.18. Clear everybody or not? Or it's not only sine or cos, it can be some calculation like this. Kuch aur likhte hain randomly. Okay, so suppose you have the calculation of the form. Suppose you have the calculation of the form 5 minus 2 plus root 3 raised to the power 5, right, into 1 plus root 5 whole square. So for this also we need bracket. Okay, for this also we need the brackets. So let's start calculating. Let us start calculating this. The 5 minus 2 plus root 3 की power 5 पहले इतना करते हैं. Clear screen. 5 minus 2 plus root 3. तो यहाँ से bracket start होगा. 2 plus. Now 2 plus what? 2 plus root 3. Root is a function. 3 is the argument. So what should come first? What should come first? 3 should come first. Okay. 3 should come first. Guys, just a second. How this power has gone up. Guys, just hold on for a moment. Just hold on for a moment. Yes, guys. Sorry for a small interruption. I thought there was some power interruption, but that is all okay. It's all good now. Okay. So, what was the number? I forgot. 2 plus root 3. Okay. So, root is the function. 3 is the number. So, सबसे पहले क्या लिखेंगे? सबसे पहले लिखेंगे plus तक I have written 3. Immediately write down root. So, it will automatically take the root of the number which was written here. I have written 3 and then root of 3. 1.73 already comes. Bracket close. Okay. Then 2 plus root 3. 2 plus root 3 की power 5. Okay, power 5. Which function? x power y. X is already written in the bracket. X power 5. Clear? Then this much will be multiplied by what? This much will be multiplied by, okay, whole multiplied by how much? 1 plus root 5 whole square. 1 plus root 5 whole square. Okay, so again a bracket, 1 plus root of 5. Root will come later. 5 is the argument. Okay, so 1 plus root 5. ये आ गया 5, right? ये आ गया root. This will take root 5, bracket close. 1 plus root 5 whole square. Square is directly available. No need to take x power y. Square function directly available. Okay, everything is written on screen and then it is equal to. Check out, this should be the actual answer. Even if you check it by the virtual calculator, okay, it should be the correct answer. This should be the correct answer. Minus 7576. Okay, just check it out. That should be the answer that you are going to get. That should be the answer that you are going to get. Okay. Clear? Chalo, great. Now, let's move ahead. Let us move ahead towards the step number 4. Now, two very, very important steps are coming. Let me give you an update that we are done till 3 steps. Okay, so first, I have talked about functions. What are the functions available, what are not available, and how to use them. Okay, number 2, clear screen concept. Number 3, bracket concept. This is still fundamentals. Now comes the main thing, and in the beginning of the session, I observed that many of you don't know the memory features. That means you don't know this calculator. You really don't know this calculator. Now, the two important things. Here, I am going to talk about first about MR, MS, MC, and then in the step number 5, we will talk about M plus and M minus. Okay, what I have spoken till now, third में हमने bracket की बात कर ली है, right? In the second, we have talked about the clear screen. That is just one precaution that I have added. And first is about the functions, all about the functions. Now let us move to the very, very powerful features which you are not aware about and you should be aware about. That is MR, MS and the MC. MR, MS and the MC. तो चले आ जाते हैं यहाँ पे MR, MS and the MC. Okay, so before I take up the 4th point, let me just give you an update that guys, tomorrow 30th January is the last date for the last open all India open mega mock for the GATE 23. Okay, yes, appear in this. If you have appeared, already good. If you have still not appeared, tomorrow is the last day. You can appear, you can register for this event on the app. It's a free all India open mega mock and you can test your performance amongst the thousands of students. You can analyze your mistakes and you can see where you're standing right now. Right. Also guys, you know, GATE examination is there on 4th and 5th. Okay, and then also on 11th, 12th. Okay, so we are coming up with the entire BYJU'S team is coming up, the complete live exam analysis, right? So for the forenoon session, we'll come live at 1 p.m. For the afternoon session, we'll come live at the evening 6 p.m. Evening 6 p.m. Okay. Okay, you can subscribe to the channel where you are watching the session so that you get all such sessions. The entire team will, in this exam analysis, we will talk about the difficulty level, the expected cutoff marks, the expected topper marks, and also step by step, the questions will show you, okay, whatever memory based questions we get, their answer key, their solutions, everything will be there, okay, just after your exam. Okay, now coming to the 4th, very, very powerful, MR, MS and the MC. The MR, MS and the MC. Now first let me show you, okay, इसका use कहाँ पे आएगा? Suppose the most powerful is actually the 5th one, but पहले इसको समझ लेते हैं. Suppose I give you an expression of the form maybe 2 root 5, okay, plus e raised to the power root 5 plus, listen to me, 2 root 5 plus e raised to the power root 5 plus root 5 raised to the power 5. Suppose this is some calculation given to you, right? And then there is some log of this number to be taken. ln of 2 root 5 plus e power root 5 plus root 5 ki power 5. Number 1 is bracket. Number 1 is bracket, but what can be more powerful is the memory feature here. Bracket also, how many times bracket you will apply. Okay, so now understand these memory features. Before I start explaining you, what do these stand for? What do these stands for? MR. MR is for, M is always for memory here. MR is memory read. MS for you is the memory store या memory save बोल देते हैं उसको, whatever. Okay, memory store या memory save, right? And MC is for memory clear. Okay, to clear to memory, to save in the memory, to read the memory. These are the three things. These are the three things. Understand step by step here. Understand step by step here. So यहाँ पे there is some number which is common. There is some number which is common and that number is root 5. So let the root 5 be equal to the x. इसको पहले enter कर देते हैं in the memory. Okay, now memory is being activated. Number one thing is, although till now since the beginning, first thing is clear screen, we all know. Okay, but since beginning we haven't used the memory feature. So memory is already cleared, but just as a precaution, anytime you are going to use memory, the first thing you must do is press this MC. Okay, maybe by mistake you have used memory earlier, so some number will already be stored. So you have to remove that. So first thing is MC, memory clear. If there was some number in memory, it is cleared, it is set to 0 now. Memory is reset now. Clear? Okay, now what is one common number here? Root 5. Let me save this number in the memory. Let me save this number. What is root 5? 5 and then root. Okay, this is root 5 done. What to do? I want to save it into the memory so that I can reuse this again and again. Okay, so sir, MS. What I have entered, once again I will show you. Once again, memory clear. Memory clear from the beginning. See, root 5. This is how I calculate root 5. 5 is the number, root is the function. So, pehle number, then function. This is root 5. Now, what I want to do, I want to save this number to the memory. What will I press? I will press the MS, sir. I will press the MS. So, this goes the MS. Now, this number, that is root of 5, that is 2.236, is saved into your memory. It is saved into your memory. It is saved into your memory. Clear? ठीक है. अब I want to take log of 2 root 5 plus e power root 5 plus root 5 ki power 5. Okay, the first let's calculate this. 2 root 5. Where is root 5? It is in the memory. How to read the memory? Right now I have saved into the memory. How to read the memory? How to read the memory? Okay. Achha, I will show you one instance. What is there in the memory? MR. Got this? When I press MR, it means memory read. And already the number which I stored has come up in front of me. Okay, now let us start using this. 2 root 5. Where is root 5 into the memory? So 2 into memory read. Okay, plus what is next? E ki power root 5. Next is e ki power x. E ki power x. Where is x in the memory? So next is plus के दबाया क्या मैंने? ये लीजिए. Plus मैंने दबा दिया. Yes, plus what? First, read the memory and then take the exponent of this. So e power root 5 has come up. E power root 5 has come up. Plus, अगला क्या है? What is there plus? Root 5 power 5. Where is root 5? Root 5, it is in the memory read. So MR. Raised to the power 5, तो x power y. Raised to the power कितना? 5 equal to. Now it is solved. What you need to take now? You need to take log of this number. Okay, you need to take the log of this number. Take it. So finally press the log. 4.244. Check out. 4.244. Is that what you are getting? The same thing will, the answer should be given by your favorite virtual calculator. Plus, क्या था last में? $4.244. Same, your favorite, your all-time love, your all-time favorite scientific calculator is also giving the same answer. 4.244635007. Clear? Got this? ठीक है. It has to be same only, yaar. It has to be same. I'm only explaining you how to use it up. How to use it up. Chalo, let's try one more. Let us try one more. Okay, let me write down one more example यहाँ पे. चलो एक और लिख लेते हैं. Let me take up a fresh calculation here. Suppose now I am calculating tan inverse of, suppose there is a number 2 root 2 minus 1 is divided by 2 root 2. Suppose that is the number. So what will I do? Coming to that also, m plus m minus. Okay, उस पे भी आ ही रहे just. Okay, so here let's say x is equal to 2 root 2 and then I will save that number. Now very important because I am starting a new calculation. Okay, screen to clear कर ही दीजिए. But because you are starting a new calculation, okay, you have to first of all clear the memory. See, memory is active right now. This m means memory is active. I have to first of all clear the memory. I have cleared the memory. Okay, now What is the function I have given? 2 root 2 minus 1 upon 2 root 2, then tan inverse. So let x is equal to 2 root 2. Okay. So first 2 multiplied by root 2. This is 2 root 2. What to do with the 2 root 2? What to do with the 2 root 2? Save in the memory. So here goes ms. This number is saved or stored in the memory. So ms. Okay. Now this is saved. You can clear your screen and now you can call the function 2 root 2 like x minus 1 divided by x. X minus 1 divided by x. Sorry. X minus 1. What is x? It is in the MR. Okay. So bracket लगाएंगे x minus 1 whole divided by x. X means MR. Okay. इसको कर दिया equal to and then finally tan inverse. Everybody see? Finally tan inverse. Answer should be in degree 32.88. Answer in degree 32.88. 32.88. Guys, all your doubts at the last, let me complete because one last feature is available. Okay, 32.88 is the answer. Clear everybody? 32.88. Done hai. Okay, so 32.88 in degree. Now, guys, this is also done. This is also done. Now coming to the, as I told you, now coming to this one, the fifth one, m plus and m minus. The fifth one, that is the m plus and the m minus. Okay, let us come here. So the fifth and the last step, m plus and m minus. Now where you will use this m plus and m minus? Let me write down. Suppose you want to calculate ln 9 plus e raised to the power 3, okay, minus 4 raised to the power 6 plus 7 factorial, okay, minus, okay, minus sine of 49 degree plus tan of 80 degree. Lots of numbers, lots of calculations, right? Lots of numbers, lots of calculations. Okay. Even if you write down one value and then note it in your copy, you will be lost. Here you will use the m plus and m minus. How to use m plus and m minus? Come to me. How to use the m plus and minus? One calculation. I'll clear the screen. First of all, because again I am going to use the memory. So let's clear the memory. Everybody see. MC, 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 M clear. Okay. Memory is cleared now. Since the memory is cleared, now I will start entering the number one by one. Everybody, log 9. How do you calculate log 9? This is 9 and this is the log. Done hai? Okay. What to do with this number? Save it into the memory. Okay. Not only save it, add it into the memory because this is plus log 95. Na? This is plus log 95. Memory is already cleared. So what is there in the memory? 0. What is there in the memory? 0. Now I will press M plus. So this 0 plus this number is in the memory. 0, it was initialized, plus this number is in the memory. I want to add e power 3. Okay, clear screen. E power 3. How do you calculate e power 3? 3 and e. Now what to do with this e power 3? This also has to be added with the memory. Already some number is added. Log 5 is there in the memory. Just m plus. M plus. Okay. Last mein nikalenge. It is already added. It is already added. Just clear the screen. Don't clear the memory. Only clear the screen right now. Next is what? Minus 4 power 6. Pay attention. Minus 4 power 6. Please pay attention. Okay. First calculate 4 power 6. So 4 power 6. How to use functions? Already discussed. This is 4 power 6. But this is to be subtracted. This is to be subtracted from the previous value. So what will I enter now, everybody? What should I enter now? Logically, can you think? Already two numbers are added. This number has to be subtracted. That is why we have m minus. That is why we have m minus. You have to just press m minus and leave. Just press it one. You have to be little aware. Just press it one. Just press once. If you by chance press 2, it will be subtracted twice. It will be subtracted twice. So be very alert. So I pressed 1. Means already the number which was in the memory, this gets subtracted. Okay. This gets subtracted. Clear screen. Don't clear memory. Only clear the screen. Okay. Next is plus 7 factorial. Okay, sir. Plus 7 factorial. So this is 7 and this is the factorial. Okay. This is plus na. Plus 7 factorial. So this is 7 factorial. Add to the memory. M plus. Next. Minus sine 49 degree. Okay. Minus sine 49 degree. So sir, ye lijiye. This is 49 and then sine. This is the sine. And this was minus sine 45 na. Minus sine 49. So minus matlab m minus. Okay, clear the screen. Last number is tan 80 degree. Okay, tan 80 degree. This is 80 and this is the tan, and this number is to be added. This is plus tan 80 degree. M plus. Now everything is done. Everything is sorted. All your calculations are finished. All your calculations are finished. Because all your calculations are finished, you want to know what is the final answer. Where is the final answer, sir? Where is the final answer? Sir, the final answer is stored in the memory. How do you know what is stored in the memory? How do you read the memory, sir? How do you read the memory? Clear screen. You have to just give one command. Very good. You have to just give one command. That is the MR, and that is your answer. 971.199. Check your answers in the scientific calculator. कर लो एक बार, तसल्ली ले लो, check your answer. So it is known as the 971.199. 979.199. Okay, देख लो, question देख लो, enter it in your scientific calculator and let me know even if there is a 0.1% error. Okay. Okay, initially AIR2 it may be risky, but you do 2 or 3 calculations, will it be risky? I'll guide you once. You do 2-3 calculations. You are handy with that. Okay, you are handy with that. So that is what. If you are a new user in GATE, it is a risk and you will spoil it. Why do you want to be a new user in the GATE? You have time, na? 2-3-4 calculation practice ही करना है, कर लीजिए. Tell me, guys. Enter it in your favorite lovely scientific calculator. You will get the same answer. Okay. So whatever maybe long chain of calculation you have, I'll repeat. Maybe you have a long chain of calculation. Okay, maybe you have long chain of calculation. Okay, long chain of calculation. तो कुछ हमने enter करने में problem किया होगा maybe. Let me also tally it once. It should not so happen. Then I had plus e cube minus 4 raised to the power 6 plus the 7 factorial. नहीं यार रवि, recheck your scientific calculator. Okay, recheck your scientific calculator. 971.199. 979.199 only. Okay, it is the same. ठीक है? It is the same. Thank you, Gautam. Clear, guys. Very simple it is. Very simple it is. Okay. Yes, guys. If you don't know if you don't know these features, really, if you don't know the memory features of virtual calculator, okay, then you don't know anything. Okay. Sai Charan, you will be confused. Again, I am telling you will be confused or this may look risky if you are a first time user. पहली बार तो जब साइंटिफिक कैलकुलेटर चलाया था तब भी तो पूरा नहीं आता था ना. You will be learning what to do, what not to do. You have learned over the time. Okay. Now, if again you are one of them, still not knowing this M plus M minus feature, you are listening it for the first time. Still you have 1 week now for exam. Okay. Yeah, at least 5-6 days are there. In this 5-6 days, what you are doing? You are doing some practice. You are solving some mock. Use करो ना इसको. Within 2 days, see, you're all engineers and human brains can be adapted to anything. You have to make it adapt. If you listen to it for the first time, it looks sometimes tricky, complicated. If you adapt, it will take maximum 2 days. 2 दिन बहुत ज़्यादा बोल दिया. For some of you, 30 minutes practice can make you very handy with this M plus M minus calculation. अरे कुछ भी homework बना लो. What to give the homework in this? Write down any random calculation. What is this? I did not, normally in the class, how will I bring the question? I will bring it in a box, na? This is not a question. This is normally a number I have written. Anything, randomly what came into the mind I have written. You also write anything. You also write any number and try to solve it up. Usme homework kya dena? Write anything. The homework is from any calculations that you want to do. Okay. Now, Shivam, I told you, complex number calculations are not available. What is not available? I told you. Not available means not available. You have to deal with it manually. Okay. You have to deal with it manually. If you have to calculate the angle, okay, it will add twice. Chalo, some of you are again confused about M plus twice. Okay, nahi ho sakta. How to convert from rect to polar? You have to do it manually. You have to do it manually only. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा देखो जो नहीं है. Reality is reality. Reality is reality. Okay, so now suppose I give you a number of the form 2 plus 5i. Okay, that is r angle theta. So what is r? That is square root of 2 square plus 5 square. ये manually ही करना पड़ेगा. Right. What is theta? Tan inverse 5 by 2. Now, these two values can be calculated by the calculator, na? Okay. These two can be calculated by calculator. Okay. Or suppose some of you are concerned, sir, how to calculate? how to calculate 10p3. NPR पे calculation था ना. So what is that, guys? What is 10p3? What is 10p3? It is 10 into 9 into 8. इसके लिए you don't even need the scientific calculator. Okay, this is 720. Okay. और अगर आपको हैबिट ही है कैलकुलेटर यूज करने का, so then it is factorial 10 divide by factorial 10 divided by factorial 10 minus 3 factorial n upon factorial n minus r. Okay, this is factorial 10 divided by factorial 7. चेक कर लो. Right. Okay, so what it is, factorial 10. Okay, this is 10 factorial obtained divide by what? Divide में एक बार ब्रैकेट लगा देते हैं, 7 factorial. This is done, 720. Okay, 720. That's it. Okay, that's it. Degree radian is already covered, Rupesh. Okay, that's it. And this also can be calculated manually. अच्छा, those how to, अच्छा चलो यार, अब मैं यहाँ पे कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर नहीं पढ़ाऊंगा, बट जस्ट वन केस आई विल टेल यू. फ्रॉम आर एंगल थीटा, इफ यू वांट x प्लस आई वाई, so sir, what is x? X is known as r cos theta. What is y? Is r sin theta. बस इससे ज्यादा नहीं बताऊंगा मैं. This is not a proper math class. Clear? So some things you have to do manually. Okay. Now, what is not available? Again, at the last, some doubts are coming about quadratic and all. Guys, go through the video. Once again, in the very beginning, I've told you some features which are not available. I started with that. What is available? What is not available? Clear? Right? ठीक है? No, not using this calculator, Ram. No. Not using this calculator. Clear, everybody? All right, guys. Now, once again, a quick update that 111 top questions of engineering, maths, and general aptitude Monday, that is tomorrow. Yes, guys, if you want the last lap of the non-tech practice, tomorrow 10 a.m., me, DV Sir, Ankit Joshi Sir, Ashto Sir, one by one, we are coming live to cover up all variety of question of maths and aptitude, including the verbal ability part. Allow me a minute to share you. The link of the tomorrow session as well. Okay, so that those who want to practice, okay, 111 questions. Okay, because end time you need what? You need practice and practice only, nothing other than. So guys, if you want to join the tomorrow's class, Ravi Shankar, negative power of 10 raised to the power minus 2, you can enter now. If you want, you can, I'll show you that. Once. This is the link for tomorrow's class, guys. Okay, those who want to join and practice 111 questions. Okay, non-stop questions. It is just non-stop quick questions, just like a mock test, questions going on. Okay, so you can join it. Link is there in the comment box. Just now I have shared you the link. Join the session and practice 111 question. And if you're interested, open the session, set the reminder, and do not forget to like the session. Like and share it from now only. Okay, like and share it from now. Only. Right. And those who want to stay connected with me for any of my session updates or any of the other doubts, I have shared you my Telegram link as well. Okay, you can join my Telegram for any other interactions with me. Okay. Hi Ravi, I'll show you guys. Very simple, na? Very simple, Ravi. I'll show you. You are looking for 10 की power minus 2, na? तो सबसे पहले minus 2. Okay, yeah, sorry. 10 की power minus 2, na? 10 power is a function available. ये लीजिए. Minus 2. Okay, and then 10 power, finish. 0.01. That is what is the answer, na? 10 power minus 2 is 1 by 100. Okay, 0.02. 0.01. Got the answer. But suppose if you want 8 की power minus 2, then what you have to do? Okay, the first 8 raised to the power, bracket लगा देंगे minus 2 के लिए, finish. 8 की power minus 2, 1 upon 64. Simple ना? 8 की power minus 2, 1 upon 64 ना? यही होगा ना 1 divided by 64. Check it out ना? Right. Okay. 2 power 1 by 30 शिवम is asking. चलो ठीक है. 2 power 1 by 30. तो ये लीजिए, पहले 1 by 30 ले लिया. Here it is 1 by 30 and then 2 power. 2 power is available? No, it is not available. So 2 raised to the power. 2 power, sorry. इसको ऐसे करेंगे शिवम. 2 raised to the power. Okay, पहले आएगा 2, then raised to the power. First x, then the function, then the y. 1 divided by 30. यहाँ डाल दिया. ये लीजिए. This should be 2 raised to the power 1 by 30. 1.02. So you can try. You can try. Okay, you can try. Any of things. You can try out your combinations. Okay. So guys, tomorrow 10 a.m. join us live. Okay, we are all for coming live. First time coming live, starting the session. Okay. So guys, see you tomorrow. Right, and that is what, if you want these sessions like, tips on virtual calculator, question practice, whether it is maths aptitude, Super 11 series going on, MSQ of all subjects, you want technical support, you want, EMT, communication, computer science, everything technical, non-technical, informative sessions, everything to all your gate problems, there is one-stop solution, that is the BYJU'S Exam Prep YouTube channel. Immediately subscribe if you are not subscribed. Do not forget to subscribe the session. That's it, dear, from my side. With this, I'll say you goodbye and good night. Okay, I thought of keeping it as a crypt session. Okay. Join Sai Charan, something, leave it for tomorrow. Okay, so link of the tomorrow session I have shared. Let me once again share it, guys. This is the link for tomorrow's class. Tomorrow, maths and aptitude practice session at 10 a.m. Morning 10 a.m. Open the link, set the reminder, like the session. Okay, and spread the session to your friends. All right, guys, bye bye, good night, stay safe, thank you too much, and all the very best for your gate examination. Network marathon. So Guram, it will not be with me because network was not taken by me. I think network, I'll see Ashu Jhangra sir or Fanin sir, if they have, I'll ask them to share. Okay. EMT which class, Ananta? Hello guys, bye bye, good night.